and welcome everybody. This is Big Mouth. I am Sham, and on today's episode, well, we happen to be talking about one of my favorite topics. Aunty Heroines, the ladies that have made a few young chaps in the industry, well, newcomers rather, very, very happy young boys. Our first Aunty Heroine on the list is Bhanupriya. She's a very well-known actress. She's made her mark in the Tamil, Malayalam and Telugu film industries, ranging all the way from the early 1980s to the early 1990s, not to mention a Bollywood film in the early 1990s. Now, she's a classical dancer, which helped her, well, do whatever she does best in 111 films. But it was in the company of big stars like Kamal Haasan, Satyaraj, for that matter, that helped her hone her skills. To be more precise, a film titled Pangali, where she was placed in the careful hands of Satyaraj, that helped her, well, move to the next level and migrate to the next generation, so to speak, which is where she did a film titled I Love You Teacher, and she played the role of a teacher. Bhanu ma'am, if you're watching this, a lot of students are out there in colleges today that have a lot of courses and a lot of different things, but if someone like you could come and help us out, it'd be very nice, because I love you, teacher. Next on our list is Manisha Koirala. That's right. Now, this auntie is a person that a lot of people have a crush on, including me and my producer. She made her debut in the film industry, in the Nepali film industry, actually, to be precise, back in 1989. But it's an image of her that happened during 1995 in a film titled Bombay that will forever remain imprinted in our heads for the rest of our lives. The scene where she's running, that's right. Even the people that took part in the Babri Masjid war just forgot about that war after they saw her run. But in 1996, she won Filmfare Critic Awards for Bombay. In 2002, that's when things started to heat up a little bit. A Choti Si love story. This is supposed to be a traditional family story where a boy has an affair with his next door neighbor. I'd love to be a part of a traditional family like that, but it's my bad luck, I'm guessing. Next on our list is Aunty Kiran. She started off in Bollywood, started off doing Hindi pop song albums, and then was recognized by producers and made a film titled Yadein, which was a huge flop, which is where she brought her assets down south and worked with the likes of people like Vikram, Ajit, our very own Captain, Arjun, etc. All of them basically gave her room and said, show me your talent, and that's exactly what she did. Not to mention, she got to have a one-on-one painting session with Kamal Haasan, but the highlight of her career has to be something that I thoroughly appreciate. One of my all-time favorite directors, Mr. S.J. Surya, you know, the guy that makes bluish type films. He made a film with her for which there was a song that the censorship board was not too happy with. A song titled Markandeya. They weren't too happy about that. The audience, on the other hand, well, we loved it. And then she went on to doing a lot of item numbers, soon after which she played the role of a prostitute in a film titled Nale Namade. The film didn't do too well, had very, very lukewarm reviews, which is when after that she did a film titled High School, where she played the role of a woman that romances a younger boy. Now let's face it, any film like this with that sort of a theme, with a slightly bluish nature, always does really well. In this case, both for the boy and the movie. Well, the point of all of this being sex education is very, very important, despite what anybody says. So from all of us, I would like to say, Kiran, we thank you very much. Instead of just talking about it, you'd like to show us by action, which is a very good thing. And that's why, like the old saying goes, don't shout for the change, become the change. Popular term like hot aunties, if you see all over the world, has different translations, different meanings. But the one basic reaction you get for hot aunties is, take a break and be right back. Welcome back. You are tuned in to Big Mouth and we are talking about hot aunties. Let's get back to the list. Our next auntie on the list is Simran, a woman that will put a smile on any man's face. But it was Jai Bachchan that gave her first lead, after which she took to acting and modeling in Mumbai and then came down to Collywood, where she was in a film titled Neruk Ner. After that, and during that phase actually, that she got one up on Shakira and managed to put her to shame when she brought about that hip swinging move. A lot of choreographers and a lot of bigwigs in the industry just took notice. People like Raj Sundaram or Kamal Haasan for that matter. After that, in 2003, she got married and called it quits. And to everyone's surprise, 2004 saw Chennai City plastered with posters that got everyone's attention. It was Simran alongside S.J. Surya in a very smooch, scandalous poster. This was in 2004. So this gave Simran a new opportunity to come back into the industry and gave S.J. Surya an opportunity to lick Simran's face. After which Simran went on to doing a film titled Kicha Vaisu 16, which is a film that did well. S.J. Surya, long story short, thank you very much for blowing the starting whistle on Simran's life career, part 2.
No, Vijay, no, Vijay, no. Please, Vijay, no.
And our last auntie on the list is Khushbu. This is a person that started off her career as a side artist, then went on to do lead roles, but today is worshipped and loved so much they've actually built a temple in her name. Khushbu as a heroine is proven herself to be a very bubbly, very talented actress. Now as far as her marriage is concerned, well, post-marriage, her contribution to the film industry has sort of dwindled a little bit. But that doesn't mean we don't get to see enough of her, because she's still becoming a very big television personality. All said and done, she is our last auntie because she is super auntie and we have saved the best for last. Long story short, Khushbu is the epitome of the power of women. And now it is that time of the show where we have to rate our top 5 auntie heroines from the show. At number 5, we have Bhanupriya. She is lovely, she is beautiful, she is gorgeous, and she likes moonlit walks on the beach. At number 4, we have Khushbu. This saucy actress that took from movies to television seems to be just getting hotter and hotter as she ages. At number 3, we have Manisha Koirala, a person that I'm sure every single guy has had a crush on at some point or the other. At number 2, we have Simran, the person that S.J. Surya had the lucky pleasure of licking the face of. And at number 1, we have Kiran, someone that I hope to do painting lessons with one day in the future. With that, we've come to the end of our top 5 auntie list. I'm going to go sit and talk about my aunties to my producers and see what we can come up with for the next time. We've got a close shop on this episode of Big Mouth. Tune in next time to see what my mouth opens about. Until then, take care and be safe. Bye-bye.